And now here is Rob Refsnyder.
The right fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
And that's downstairs. And we are underway. That one way inside.
Ball, that's low.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that misses. 1-0. Skubal in his 5th season, 28 years old. And of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And a base hit right there. And he boots it. Still manages a throw. Now second and third and nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nathaniel Lowe in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. And just misses with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Green on the run. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In there safely.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Trevor Story stands in now and watches strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Inside, just missed. And he handles it himself for the out. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Connor Wong. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Bregman at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. And pitching here today, Garrett Crochet.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one 95 to finish him off. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
One ball, two strikes.
Red Sox already leading. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here is Gleyber Torres. Ball one there. 2 out, space is empty. That's a laser base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Wenzel Perez swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Rogers Center, and here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Swings through that one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is lifted in the air. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
The center fielder, number 3.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Look out! And it hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Foul ball there. And ball one.
Could use a ground ball here.
1-1.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And it's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's a really good take.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. And that one pulled foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
On the ground to third, Bregman sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So here's Baez now.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And foul ball. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. And that one lifted in the air center field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Jahmai Jones. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
A dive, nice stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. And we're back. And now it's Alex Bregman. Skubal back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball down.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Red Sox by 2. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a slider misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Green pulls it down, and there's one away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Torkelson steps on first for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Connor Wong struck out swinging his first time. Not even close there. Ball 1. Red Sox leading it by 2.
Nope, that's foul. 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nip.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-zip.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. First pitch just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So up next, Jarren Duran. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And a foul ball.
Nope. That's inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. On the ground to first. Low. He takes it on his own. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tapped softly on the ground. Gonzalez handles, throws to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. Refsnyder, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. That's a little bit low. Ground ball right side collected by Torres. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 64. Kyle.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Into the outfield, base hit. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
He makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Here's Story now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Torres makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Oh, great stop. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. Swings and chases a low one there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here is Dylan Dingler. That one's in there. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. Right side. Gonzalez to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Finnegan, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Just missed. Baez. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next to hit, Carlos Narvaez. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground. Torres handles. Slings to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Aguitavivela. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And there's a ball.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of this.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. The batter now, Javier Baez. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Out to short, Story. Zips it to first. Baez gone on the play. So digging in, Jahmai Jones. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss. And top of the 6th inning. Here's From Daikin Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. Ready to go now? Now here is Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Frankie Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Here's Juan Soto. Headed towards the corner. Bellinger and a full sprint. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Here's Pete Alonso.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Gets the call, and that is strike 2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. Soto at second with 2 down.
Ball.
Relay to second, hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here at Daikin Park, now a chance for Trent Grisham. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one. 1 out, bases empty.
2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Two.
1 down, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now he's fallen behind Judge. And the sweeper misses for a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the first. Back here in Houston, top of the second, and now it's Mark Vientos. Rodon back to work.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that is downstairs. And now 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. One up, one down. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Started to swing, held up. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez digs in now, and that one upstairs, ball 1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Back here in Houston, here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Up and in, ball 1. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Full count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground a second. Mauricio with the throw to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there.
No ball.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way outside, and that is ball 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and the Yanks go quietly. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the DH, Luis Torrens. Ball one low. And that is out of play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Chisholm, off balance feed. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two. Starling Marte up to him. Grounded out his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's
ball,
inside,
no.
And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Fought off foul. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And a ground ball to first. Alonso steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. On to the fourth. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The pitch. Out to short. Volpe. Gets it to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1. Juan Soto now. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's outside. Ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
2-0 to count.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Hammered Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And the polar bear leaves the yard. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. And takes low for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball 1 to Taylor. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here at Daikin Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Good job to fight that one off. The Yankees down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here comes Aaron Judge. Caught looking his first time up. He was late there. Strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
They say it went.
0-2.
And 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Rodon back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That's down and in. Grisham. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Torrens. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Ronnie Mauricio now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped left field. Bellinger puts it away, and that is that. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The Yankees looking to rally. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in the dirt. And there's a ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
In the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Austin Wells now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work.
Oh, now a great stop. Nicely done for the out. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. The shortstop takes a ball. And delivers outside. On the ground, out to short. Lindor retired. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Paul Goldschmidt. New pitcher on here, Ryan Stanek.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin.
In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Taylor snags it, and there's 2 down. There's Ryan McMahon now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the inside corner for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, in steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Jonathan Aguitavivela.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That misses. And the count 1 and 2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2. The pair of strikeout. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Loisaca throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Here comes the pitch. Up the middle, Chisholm tosses to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And right back to the mound. And that'll do it.
He's out.
And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And there's a foul ball. outs from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
The Yanks yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So last chance for the Yankees. It's Aaron Judge now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ready to go. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Next for the Padres, Will Wagner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Robert Suarez.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That one at triple digits.
No ball, 1 strike.
Missing inside, 1-1. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Now it's 3-2. Inside ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Max Muncy. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Tap foul at the plate.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Ohtani back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Ryan O'Hearn swings through it for strike 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd. Merrill headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Betts whips it to first. One out in the second. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. Ripped on a line to center. Pines pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Manny Machado.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Slings it across, and that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Cut on and missed at 101. It's 0-1. And that one is inside ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. A rise after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And here is Michael Conforto. Pitch misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Fermin in his second season, 29 years. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Fermin gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Hits the top of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. And here is Will Wagner. Out there to center. Oh, nice lunging grab. The throw into second. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And there's a base hit to left. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. So the bat. Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next pitch inside. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Started after it, appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts it back at Truist Park. And now Jake Cronenworth. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And at first, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Oh, he botches it. Coming home. 1 run is in.
Comes through with the RBI. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber and
on a line out towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In there. He's safe. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
The 1-0. Popped up. Muncy. And he'll be safe at first.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Tatis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball. So 2 strikes on Tatis. In the air out to center. And he makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double. Back here in Atlanta, and here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Freeman hits it in the air. Merrill has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Max Muncy. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs. And that skips in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now Machado up here. Ohtani back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 2-1. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
And now this is down for a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Up the middle. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. So 2 down now. And here is Will Wagner. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. And we're back. Jeremiah Estrada. Taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Michael Conforto will climb in and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Sheets on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
In the air, right field. Tatis after it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. Top 6. And now, Jake Cronenworth. Bonda, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.